We are all very proud these days, aren't we, that we live in such a sophisticated society. Not for us, the schoolmarmish, open-mouthed horror at the flapper, whose Charleston kicks allow her skirt to play above her knees. The discussion of brassiere construction in Mr. Hitchcock's Vertigo provokes us to no more than a knowing chuckle. Signor Bertolucci's butter-assisted buggery scene in Last Tango in Paris inspires us only to wonder whether margarine would serve the purpose equally well. We wouldn't dream of frowning in disapproval at all the bulging trouser crotches, the naked thighs and undraped shoulders which confront us whenever we venture into the streets. Nothing makes us prouder than reflecting upon our liberation from the unhealthy repressions, the hang-ups, the uptightnesses of previous generations. We blithely accept bare breasts at breakfast, leathery lesbians at lunch, distended dicks at dinner. We have triumphed over the fears and prejudices and irrational shames of the past. Well done us, we say, reaching round to give ourselves a pat on the back. Well, I'm sorry to have to tell you, but I'm afraid we're really not as sensible and liberated about sex as we like to think. The fact is, we are profoundly confused about sex. While on the one hand we can peruse those magazines in which the formerly private areas of the human body are displayed in eye-stretching abandon, and while we can read about the sexual experiences of public figures in their memoirs, and we can view the naked, paint-smeared body of a woman artist as she rides about on large pieces of cardboard in a BBC Two arts programme. We can do all this, and yet, on the other hand, suppose a perfectly ordinary man is so struck by the pale, smoky grey eyes of a young woman on a bus that he is moved to compose hastily a short poem in praise of them. And let us further suppose that he presents this tribute in verse to the young woman, with a hurried explanation as the bus is rapidly approaching his stop. Why then, he is met with horror, outrage and ridicule. He is met with a barrage of insulting terms relating to those bodily parts which are supposedly quite respectable nowadays. Incredulity, reproach. He is even threatened with legal restraints. He is unable to travel on that bus route ever again for very shame. He is left to reflect that with all the fanfare about sex in our society today, it seems that unsolicited poetry is the new taboo. He concludes unhappily that either society has gone mad or he has. Raspberry Ripple!